One day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it, because you can.
This story comes to us from WCMH in BC4. A former police officer who was never charged after being fired for allegedly trying to solicit sex with a child has been indicted on rape, kidnapping, and gross sexual imposition charges relating to the alleged abuse of a 10-year-old. Justin Lally, 44, was indicted on 1 count of rape, 2 counts of gross sexual imposition, and 2 counts of kidnapping with a sexual motivation specification in late June. The charge comes 4 months after his initial case was dismissed in Perry County and 4 years after Lally was fired from the Lithopolis Police Department for allegedly attempting to solicit sex from a minor. According to court records, Lally allegedly kidnapped and sexually assaulted a child under the age of 13 on April 27, 2025. Lally is also accused of raping a minor under the age of 10 on the same date. My God. Only the rape charge specifies a victim younger than 10. Court records do not specify if more than one minor was allegedly victimized. Lally was initially arrested in January of this year on 1 count of rape and on a $225,000 bond, but the case was dismissed in February on request of the prosecutor. The dismissal sparked backlash due to Lally's 2022 termination from the Lithopolis Police Department. They said victimizing innocent people, especially through sexual violence, is inexcusable. And when that victim is a child, it outrages the senses, said Lithopolis Police Chief W.J. Barton. I was saddened to learn about the allegations against Mr. Lally and that he has successfully victimized another person. But you didn't charge him back then, you just fired him. Barton was chief when Lally was fired from the Lithopolis Police Department after allegedly contacting a sex worker to solicit sex with a child between the ages of 3 and 7. And you didn't charge him back then, you just fired him. According to a copy of his termination letter, Lally was told his actions would constitute a third-degree felony. Barton said Lally was fired immediately, but his department could not charge Lally because the incident occurred outside Lithopolis' jurisdiction. Still could have had him arrested. Justin Lally's alleged behavior in 2022 was abhorrent and reprehensible, and it betrayed the sacred trust that is placed in law enforcement, said Barton. And he said, our agency terminated Mr. Lally in 2022 as soon as we became aware of the incident in question. We notified the appropriate authorities in an attempt to make sure Mr. Lally faced justice, but he didn't. According to state officer records, Lally began working in law enforcement in December of 2001 for the Perry County Sheriff's Office, the same agency now handling his case. State records do not clarify why Lally was terminated, although Barton confirmed it was due to the alleged abuse. Barton and his force contacted the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force, the FBI, and the Ohio Peace Officer Training Commission. Barton also reported the allegations to the Department of Defense's Contract Management Department in connection with Lally's work outside of the police force. Now, NBC4 requested records from the state for any complaints regarding Lally, but was told no records exist. How about that? The Fairfield County Sheriff's Office said it was not part of the 2022 investigation into Lally, and a spokesperson for the FBI said they could not comment on the existence of a potential investigation. Lally was initially scheduled to appear in court this last Tuesday, but Brad Koffel, Lally's attorney, requested a continuance because Koffel will be out of the state through July. So Lally's arraignment hearing was continued until August 10th. Now, are you guys hearing this? When you have a badge, you can do whatever you want. All they're going to do is say, you're fired. Go somewhere else and be a cop. But you hear that? We fired him. We got rid of him. We did our thing. No, he was never charged. And then he abuses somebody else, allegedly. And the prosecutor goes, well, I can't do nothing. Got to drop the case. Interesting. If he wasn't a cop, you wouldn't drop the case. You'd haul his ass into court and put him away for 20 years. But former cop. Well, come on, law enforcement, man. It's a hard job. You know, and people hate my little comments. Sometimes they go, all you're doing is reading a news story and giving your comments. You're damn straight. Because this cop here needs to be railroaded 30 years to life. That's what he needs. I want to hear from you.